This is a book of Second Corinthians, the second chapter, and verse 11. It reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash, and Abhana Zelda, and the apostles of the Mason who do well. A peace, blessing, and salutation to Joachim who are pushing these truths to the four winds of the heaven, being at the forefront of this spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise Zion is again, as in the days of old. So it is another lesson going through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. And then today's lesson we are going to look at this conglomerate of nations, man. And masquerade as economic bloc, because over here we have the East Africa community, you have the ECOWAS, you have the SADC, and so forth and so forth. So this a conglomerate of nations, they bring country together and to make sure these countries, they trade to each other, they have fair trade, they have what we call fair tariff, and so forth and so forth. But the grand scheme of things here is to create what we call the world for the citizen of the world, in which it will be borderless, and so forth and so forth. As you might hear this and think, amen, this is good, but it is not, because going forward the borders will be your biometric data, your digital ID, and so forth and so forth. You see, so we are able to see this through the spiritual lenses of prophecy, man, in the grand scheme of things, man, and all the crises which are happening all over the world. These wars, famine in Africa, depending on where you are. Immigration crisis in the Central and South America. You have the weather in North America and Europe. You have the energy crisis in Europe. You have the piracy in East Africa. You have the wars in Middle East. You have the contested water in the South China Sea. All of this will lead to the you know what, man. And here we have a case study of a borderless Africa, man. A borderless Africa, man. In which, like now, if you have what you call the digital ID, you don't need a passport, man. Like myself, I don't need a passport if I have the digital ID to go to Zambia, to whatever country I want to go. In Africa, because the digital ID contains my biometric data. I wanna dig deep into that, because you know how the algorithm work. And here you have what you call the ID 2020, man. It will bring about a digital public infrastructure, so you don't need a police standing or your national guard or your marine corps or whatever you have in your country to protect your border, or you don't need a big ass war. That's what is coming in America. You just need this security system, this infrastructure, man, and that's it. Going back to the Bible, where you have the book of Ephesians, 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his mighty. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality, against power, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual weakness in high places, man. You see, so we know the thinking or the pattern of this devil, man. You see, and so he wanna get you people out of there. The human trafficking things, man. We used to do video on that back in the day, and we used to say, and I'll say it again, Esau know Jake like a book. He know, especially the Israelite man, he love his family. So if they continue pushing trafficking of little children, especially little girl, for sex rings, they keep on posing these pedos, man, this mafia alphabetic group, man. So you be like, yo, my daughter, if my daughter gets kidnapped, what am I gonna do? So we needed to put an anchor monitor from an anchor monitor. You can put a chip in her so that you can be able to monitor through her through your phone and know that your daughter is safe. Especially the Israelite man loves their daughter, man. I have that's what it is, man. I know that for a fact, man. So it's coming through, man. That's why it's called the house of temptation for a reason, man. Reservation is 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my passion, I will also keep thee from the house of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, as simple as that, man. It won't be easy, man. Everybody will be tried. Everybody who will be alive will be tried, man. And that's why we are trying to warn you people out of there to get ready for the final test, man. The final test will be this, Revelation 3:13 and 16. And he causes all booksmen, guilty, rich, poor, and free, and bond to receive a mark in the right hand on their forehead. And that mark is physical, man, the character, the you know what. And that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see, here is the wisdom. Let him that has the understanding count the number of the beast, for his the number of man, his number is 600 and 666, which is Kaisai stigma. And if you take that, you will have this, Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink in the wine of his wrath of the Messiah, which is poured out without mixer into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel, in the presence of the Lamb. See, you will be tormented, man. See, and the smoke of their torment ascend up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast, his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. He is a patient of the saint. He are they that keep the commandment of the Messiah in the face of Yahushua. You see, the only thing which will get you out of this is to keep the face of Yahushua so that he can keep you. And all of you who take, they will know how it will be tormented in the lake of fire which will come through them nuclear missiles, man. You see? You see? And the lake of fire won't be, you are burning there forever, man. You see? That's a figure of speech. For which is Isha Shalom. I hope you are edified. On to the next.